Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for October 22nd to November 5th. Before I get to the forecast, well, it's kind of tied into the forecast, but I'm starting looking at the sea ice, current sea ice anomaly, and below normal sea ice, this is where it's supposed to be this time of year, and this is where it is. And below normal sea ice, sometimes there's been some studies done on this and debatable questions that below normal sea ice favors disruption of the polar vortex. Right now, the polar vortex is strong with strong westerlies across Canada, keeping, like you remember, we talked in the past winter, it keeps the polar vortex on the other side of the globe or across the Arctic. And when it weakens, it allows the colder air to sink southward. And some of the colder air is moved in, but it's not the true Arctic air. It's still locked up here across Alaska. And as I showed you yesterday, the trajectory map showed the cold air coming all the way from northwest Canada and Alaska. All right. Okay. We're going to get now to the forecast. And this is for October 22nd to the 26th. And this is what we're forecasting here. A trough is forecast to push into the northwest and amplify. And the trough will then progress into the plains by the weekend. The flow, as you can see, is rather flat. And we go to the end of the period. Here's 26. Still like relatively below or near normal heights here. We still have blocking here across the North Atlantic. But eventually a trough takes over here, ridge in the west. Now, we're going to take a look at this surface now. The trough in the west will bring much needed precipitation to the region, where higher elevation snow will be possible in the higher elevations of the Rockies. And you can see here, this is a GFS map, bringing snow all the way down into the Tetons. And this is good news because, let me see, this is this map here, if it'll show. Why isn't it showing? Okay, hold on a second. I gotta move this down, I think, a little bit. No! Just bear with me. Oh, what happened to my map? Okay, we're starting to get better now. Okay, see here in the GFS, it's showing this system, but we're trying to get to this map here, and nothing wants to change. Let's try this. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Sorry about that. This map here is showing, what am I showing? This is not funny. Okay, this map is showing the observed precipitation has fallen in 30 months. You can see, I don't know if you can see it that good behind the picture here, below normal here, a little bit more rain across this area here, but this would be bringing much more needed rainfall here. And this map is the percentage of normal that has fallen. And you can see some areas have not received very much precipitation, especially here where drought continues. And then we'll look at the current wildfire map. We have fires in New Mexico, Oklahoma, parts of the Plains, South Dakota, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, California. These are the areas of active wildfires. So with this rain coming in and snow, cooler temperature to help put out these fires, which is good news. All right, and then we're going to look at the precipitation forecast for this period. Now we're going to move this map back up. And we'll look at the GFS. This will be 22nd to 26th. See, we'll have precipitation moving into the northwest where it's mostly needed. The GFS, we'll look at the European. Then it brings some heavier precipitation into the Rockies. This is in 24-hour periods. And then we have more precipitation moving in. The trough will continue to push east early next week and then spread precipitation in the plains of the Mississippi Valley. Take a look at that. See right here on the GFS. And a frontal boundary offshore in the east could trigger a coastal low here, a frontal wave, that could bring some wind and rain to the East Coast late this week and probably Sunday night into Monday. And temperatures will be above normal. In the plains with the numbers of 10 to 20 degrees above normal, and below normal temperatures are forecast in the Rockies with the anomalies of 10 degrees below normal. Looking ahead now for October 27th to the 31st. You see we have our trough here, ridge across eastern North America, center over eastern Canada. This is what the pattern looks like. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures for the west, and I'm calling for anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees. Below normal could be more, especially across this area here. Above normal temperatures are forecast from the plains to the Atlantic coast. Expect anomalies to be near 5 degrees or more above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence 35%. Below normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Looking ahead for November 1st to the 5th, we'll go even further. The flow trends towards normal flow with the trough over Alaska into the northwest. And we have above normal heights across eastern Canada and along the east coast. You see right here. So for this forecast period, I am calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be near 4 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies being near 6 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35%. Below normal precipitation forecast for this region here, probability of occurrence is near 35%. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for October 22nd to November 5th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day, and sorry for the little technical problems that I had earlier in this video. That's it, and have a good day.